I like to be in the place I am right now. It's just my mind's in a great place. My body's reacting the way I want it to in camp. Training's doing really good. You know, yesterday we finished 8 5-minute rounds, 30-second rest, and I was a little fatigued after the 8th round, but I was able to bust out my ab work and get home, get a meal, and get back to the gym and do my weight work, and I feel good, man. My body's reacting the way I want it to react, and I'm hungry. I want to be a world champ again. And this isn't really about money to me anymore. This is about being a champion. This is about going out and imposing my will on McGrary and becoming the champ. You know, how do I innovate my career is just look at other guys that are up and comers. And guys who have been here. People like Producer Verdun, who just won the heavyweight world title. And we try to make it where, you know, you punch, kick, defend the takedown. If the takedown does come, you look for submissions. Just pressing my life, pressing my heart, pressing my mind, pressing my body to different levels, and never quit. You know, I try to find the maximum. At the same time, I try to press through the maximum and train to failure. When I fell, I pick myself back up and do it again. You know, last night just training, I was doing rounds so hard that at the 8th round, I went almost to failure, and I got back up and I kept going. It's just that mindset is there should be no barriers in our minds. It's just what you think a barrier is. And once you break through that barrier, the sky's the limit. And that's what I try to achieve. I've been in this business for 18 years, and I want to show people that with will, there's a way. And I continue to do what I'm doing. You know, I'm 40 years old. I want one more chance. I want to let people believe in themselves, people believe in me, that anything is possible. You know, I've had 2 neck surgeries, a back surgery, 3 knee surgeries, eye surgery, but I keep bouncing back. I won't go away. I'm contagious, and once someone watches me compete, I'm a part of them forever. You know, I like to entertain. My job is to entertain. My job is to beat people and compete at the highest level I possibly can. And right now it's in Bellator, competing against the world champion. You know, I have a great opportunity from Spike, Viacom, and Bellator to show my will, show my technique, show my talent, and I'm on the biggest platform in the world, and I'm very thankful for it because it makes me hungry. It makes me, you know, have a desire to win. Well, you know, I really think UFC has made a board for MMA. They just see the same stuff. It's cookie cutter, the same stuff over and over. You know, now that Reebok has been a part of their sponsorship, it's a cookie cutter. Bellator is taking a step forward of giving what the fans they want to see, and that's in exciting fights, not only in mixed martial arts, but now kickboxing, put Glory and Bellator together. And I think Scott Coker has the recipe to make success in mixed martial arts, and this is something that the fans want to see. They want to see the spectacle, you know. I remember from the very beginning when I walked out UFC 40, when we had the big lights and the flames and everything. Fans want to see entertainment. That's why they tune into professional wrestling. But you get the reality of professional fighting, and that's what Scott Coker's bringing with Bellator. It's just going to take over. It's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And the fans want to see great fights. You know, a lot of these young guys that are up and comers are champions in their own right, but at the same time, they're entertaining the fans that want to see great fights. And that's what Bellator brings, is exciting fights for the fans. And from the very beginning, it's just in my mindset is when I go out to fight, is get it, and that's what I want to do. Right now, the way my mindset is, no, I'm not going to retire, not anytime soon. You know, my idea is going to beat McGrary, fight the tournament champion, beat him, whoever it is, it don't matter. Right now, all I think about is McGrary, that's it. I don't think beyond that, I don't think past that. September 19th, that's where my mindset, my goal set, and it's to achieve that goal. Self-fulfilling prophecy from day one of signing with Bellator was to become the Bellator light heavyweight champion. And I haven't stopped keeping that goal in my mind and to achieve that goal. I'm gonna go on a run as champion without a doubt in my mind. You know, I went through a UFC of 5 title defenses. Johnny Bones Jones beat my record, so time to beat his record. And that's my goal, that's what I want to do. It's just the mindset, I think. That's the biggest thing about all this. People go through their ups and downs in lives, and I've gone through my ups and downs like no other person. I'm not comparing to anybody, but I don't think anybody in this world has ever done what I've done, competition-wise, mentally-wise, family, friends, everything that I've gone through as growing up as a kid through my family. I've been very lucky, very fortunate to achieve the goals I've been so far in my life, man. I just look back on it and all this stuff has to happen for a reason. And I think, yes, it has, you know. I'm an inspiration in a lot of people's lives. I'm an inspiration in my kids' lives. And they set their goals to be like Dad. And I just try to make a great example. It's not what I tell them how to do things. It's the example I set as a father. And that's what I'm trying to set the example for all my fans. Is I'm setting an example. I do make mistakes. I correct my mistakes. I don't do those mistakes twice. But I really just work hard for the future. I try to make the best of this life right now. You know, I just turned 40. I feel better than I did when I turned 30. Just health-wise, you know. I've been through a lot over the last 8 years, and finally it's behind me. You know, when I first went through my bad relationship, when I got over with it, one of my friends told me, in time it'll pass, and the time has passed, and I'm happy. I'm in a great set in my mind. The way it's every day that I wake up and train, every day that I take care of the business I need to take care of, taking care of my kids, taking care of my business stuff. Every business adventure that I go towards, it just gets easier, but I think it's just the hard work that I put in to get to this point.